in theory, if I stand about here, I should be in focus and that should be slightly blurry. Now, I don't know how accurate that is. I'm really bad at all of this. I don't know what I'm doing. I have a camera, and so yeah, I'm gonna do something. So welcome to the mind of Nathan. Now, this is a weird concept. I keep looking at myself in the viewfinder and not the camera lens, and it's really bad for video. So point is, welcome to the mind of Nathan. Now, what I wanted to do is just take a second to talk to the camera. Whoa. Anyways, I have a camera, finally. It's a beautiful camera. It does beautiful things, so I want to do things with it. This is, you know, me messing with settings on the camera and then me using Premiere, which I haven't used before. So I'm just kind of testing things out, and I need footage to do that. So I gave myself something to do that with. First things first, that. Now, I don't care that there's a spot on the wall, right? I understand negative space. It makes sense to me. Negative space makes sense. I like negative space. But for some reason, I don't know if that's technically negative space, but like I understand like the absence of something, you know, having nothing, and how that makes sense in design and flowing and whatever. First off, we're gonna talk about how that's not squared. Right there. That's real bad. We had to rehang that. Like, it's a little bit better. So we had to rehang that because I recently got a small projector that I was projecting on this wall, and so those were taken down and whatever. Point is, I understand the empty space. However, my girlfriend refuses to have empty space. She says that that needs to be covered. Look at my Coke thing. It's a Coke fridge. This isn't a Coke. It's a big K. That's not in focus, and I'm not going to try to autofocus it. I'm not going to refocus it. It's basically like Big Red, but I didn't realize they actually like have like a similar name, kind of like off-brand of Dr. Pepper. Oh, it's Dr. Thunder. It's pretty good. For not being a fan of Big Red, it's Big Red. Anyways, now that you got me drinking some red cream soda, as they describe it, what I wanted, I have a few things to talk about. So I already talked about that. Girlfriend doesn't like that blank. Don't know if I'm going to do anything. I have a Junkrat poster that my friend kindly printed out for me. I think I want to put it on this wall over here that you can't see. But currently, I kind of like this setup. I like that, you know, this camera here, you guys can see the posters that I have, and I can I can change these out in between videos, you know? Since I already have the frames and that's the right size, I can just get more posters every once in a while, you know? Every few videos in the mind of Nathan. The mind of Nathan. Anyways, every few videos I can just... Minions! I can't talk. I'm bad with words. Jesus Christ. So anyways, every few videos I can change those out. Maybe eventually I'll put something up there. I might move my PlayStation Experience banner, flag, I think they called it a flag, over there. That'd be pretty cool. I'm deciding. I have a wall behind me of all of my stuff. Like I got Waluigi, a bunch of Lego stuff from Lego Dimensions, and then I got like a bunch of Star Wars. I got Halo Monopoly, I got the collector's edition of Ghost and Black Ops 2, I got my wands from Harry Potter Land. Like, I got a bunch of stuff on like shelves and it looks nice and I want to include that, but then I get the window and like I don't want the window in the shot because that looks terrible. I mean, I don't know how good this looks because you have my pillows, but who knows? I'm turning around, so the audio is going to be horrible. Point is, you know, editing. This is all going to get fixed in post. So I've talked about the blank space. Now the second thing I need to worry about is lighting or audio. I don't know which to come first. Filmmaking, I know this isn't, I mean, I guess this, define film. Anyways, filmmaking is a very expensive process. There's ways around it, and I've kind of beaten it here, but one thing you cannot cheap out on is microphones. Now, I know, I guarantee someone will be like, oh, you're wrong, and here's why. Here's a microphone you can use on this camera that's like 20 bucks. And I'll be like, alright, cool, thanks for saving my life. Anyways, point is, microphones are expensive. actual lighting is expensive. Right now, what I got... Oh, if I could talk, I'm like burping. Well, you don't get to see what I got right now. Maybe I'll link it, or I'll post a picture or something. Anyways, point is, right now what I got is very bright and I keep looking directly at it. I have no way of diffusing it. It's just a little clamp light. I could have said that. It's a clamp light. That's literally what it's called. Like, the people who make videos know what a clamp light is. Anyways, point is, it's just a clamp light. It's not terrible. It's something, you know. This isn't terrible lighting. I got this light above. And like, technically that's supposed to, that floods, but since I have this light, my eyes are drowned out because, once again, that light, so my eyes now, you can see my eyes, and that might be nice for some people, but this drowns out my eyes, but I need the entire lighting so you can actually see that and it doesn't look like I'm standing in a dark room. So what I need is either properly, don't shake, it's okay. What I need is either properly diffused lights or a microphone, and I'm not sure which to get first. So my first project is, okay, so I have a project already in the works, a music video. I didn't need audio for that, obviously. I already have the audio I'm going to use for that, so I don't need like people talking on video or anything like that. And this has a pretty decent mic. Don't get me wrong, I know, I should never use this to record this, what I'm doing right now, but I'm doing it. I don't have a shotgun mic, I don't have any mic. It's just the camera mic. So it's not great. I know it's not great. I'm gonna fix that. That's what I'm trying to fix. I'm just debating which I should do first, because my first project, my second project, also does not require a microphone. Now what I mean by that is, my second video is, anyways, my second video is for 2GG. Now, I'm not being hired by them or anything. I just want to go film a Smash event. So I don't need microphone audio, as I'm going to be pulling audio from stream and using music, and it's going to be no one talking. So it's like, I don't really need audio there, so what do, you know? I'm trying to figure out what's the best situation. So, I can put off buying that, get like an aperture light or like a ring to put on my camera so that way I can light up the event, because it's all going to be very dark, you know. That's how gaming events are. They're just very dark and dimly lit. So I don't know if that'll be better, because I'm pretty sure I shouldn't be walking around with a light anyways. So I just totally off track. Should I get a microphone or a properly diffused light? Now with a properly diffused light, once again, I will be able to make more videos like this in higher quality. Not necessarily this, but I mean like more like planned. This isn't planned. Videos that aren't at events. Videos that aren't event videos. Event videos are very different type of video. They require very different stuff. But I mean like if I want to record, let's say I want to record a short film, you know? Do I need lighting or audio more? Now if I'm indoors and I can control the audio, like I don't have crap like that, or that, I don't know if you can hear either of those. You probably can. You can probably hear zzz. So I mean, if I can control it and not have crap like that, this audio will be okay. I know it's not going to be perfect, but lighting is more important in that aspect. But if I have people talking, then it's all thrown off. The issue is getting people talking in a short. I always feel is so. It's obviously necessary, but like it's not always necessary. You can do shorts without people talking, without dialogue. But audio is one of the hardest things to do properly. Like I know there's like I could make a short film that looks half decent, like composure and everything, but audio is always difficult to do without taking away from the film. Like it always adds, like it always sounds like it's added in post. It sounds out of place. So if I can do audio properly, I don't. Audio is one of the hardest things to do. I don't know if it's just for me or if it's for everyone, but audio is just really, really difficult. So I'm not sure if adding a microphone would help that or take away from that. Because right now with this, it's going to pick up all the background noise, and I know that background noise is bad, but as long as the actors come through clearly, then I don't have to worry about the background noise, because that background noise is going to be good to set a scene. Like if I hear cops in the background, as long as they are drowned out by the actor, then it'll be okay. So that's why I think lighting is more important, because I need to be able to light up different scenes. Because if I wanted a scene where that's stuck, one second. If I wanted a scene where the actor is opening up a box, whoa, what is that? Lighting is important. And that's something I could do with proper lighting. Now, with audio, there's nothing really that I need. As long as this records the sound, as long as it can capture the sound, it may not be high quality, but that's not something that's high quality. That's not something that even has to do with quality. That's something that just has to do with catching the eye, the bare minimum. And that's something that is visually appealing, and more people respond to what they see than what they hear. If I were to make a completely silent video, but make it visually appealing, I will get more people watching. If I make something, to make something sound appealing to make something appealing to the ears is normally music. So people talking isn't going to, like people talking with like a low rumble in the background isn't going to be as distracting as this light being dim. You know what I mean? So if I have the wrong lighting or poor lighting, that's going to be more distracting than poor audio. At least in my eyes. And I think that's what all of this is how I view it. So I've discussed all of this. You've literally seen inside the mind of how I've decided that I need lighting before I need a microphone. You've seen it here, folks. You've seen it here. Inside the mind of Nathan. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to end like that. What is that? Who do you think I am? How do I end this? What do I do?